glory to the country. But of course, to give my grandma a beautiful birthday gift.
Ma'am, anong podium mo na yung naisip, ma'am, nung in-announce na ikaw yung nanalo?
Actually, sabi ko, I'm not gonna cry kasi I'm not really the type to cry. Tapos, kasi di ba 4 days ago, it was my grandma's birthday. And every time kasi birthday niya, I asked her what gifts does she want. So usually she just said, if you have a competition, just give it your best. And usually I have competition in sports. So this time, sabi ko, Lola, I have a competition and I want to bring home the crown. And I want to make you happy and proud. So at that time, when I won, the first thing that made me cry is because I actually did won and I actually made my grandma happy and proud. Na kahit wala na siya in here, I'm still doing my best for her.
Sa Egypt kayo?
For the beautiful Egypt, I feel like there's no such word to describe my feeling the feeling that I was in there. The day one pa lang nag-arrive kami, I was already in love with the place. The beaches were so beautiful, the people were so nice towards us, and everything was just so surreal na I feel like I'm so in love with Egypt that I'll definitely come back in Egypt.
Ma'am,
Dedicating my win to my grandma and to all those fellow Filipinos that's been supporting me since day one, that saw the progress in me, that believed in me all throughout, that never doubted that I will make it and I can make it. But most importantly, it's for my Lola Basi. I know she's gone, she's probably in the next life right now, but I always make her proud no matter where I am in life. Was to give it out my best, and I think that enjoying and giving your best will bring you home the crown. I think that's one of the recipe for me.
The best in national costumes.
It was such a good experience kasi di ba when I joined Miss Universe Philippines, I won the same boss and it was the same designer. So I reached out to Sir Tata and sabi ko, Sir, gawan mo ako ulit, ibogahan natin. Sabi niya naman, sige. Tapos yung first problem namin is, how will we make it sa cargo? Kasi baka takot kami i-cargo siya. So hinand-carry namin lahat. So if you can imagine, it was a big na outfit. I wore a big natros. Pero kumasya sa baleta and we all assembled it with the help of my team, Maki and Josh. And when I wore it, it was a bit heavy. But the reason behind the national costume was about the eagle na namatay. So I thought that it was such a good story to tell to people that we need to protect our environment, especially in animals. So parang I didn't feel heavy when I was lifting. Hindi na siya mabigat for me because I know that there's a story behind what I was wearing. And I'm very happy. And I'm so happy to the team and the designers that made the national costume.
Collaboration with the gown designer. It's a very magnificent.
Of course, with Sir Rian and with Mara Chua. With Sir Rian, I'm very happy because I reached out to him with the help of Sir Jojo, guys. I reached out to Sir Rian, sabi ko, Dad, pa-help naman ako with the gown. He said, we had actually had a fantasy during Miss Universe Philippines. It was the meeting that we had and I was supposed to wear during Miss Universe Philippines, but a lot of things happened and so on. So this time, when we had the talk, sabi ko, Dad, push natin music. And then yung ginawa niya, and then paunti-unti, I would do the fittings and so on, and I saw how beautiful the gown was when I wore it. I was so happy and I was so excited to wear it. That's why when I did the gown competition, I think I was so relaxed, I was having fun, and I was enjoying myself because I really feel pretty wearing Rian's gown.
What's the first thing you want to eat?
Ang dami kasi the food in Egypt is so different, but I was mentioning to them earlier that I wanted adobo, and I feel like I'll be the one cooking it back.
Anong namimiss mo about Egypt?
Just the place itself. To be honest, kasi when we talk about Egypt, all we think about is desert nga yung place, or it's very hot, it's very humid. When I arrived in there, the moment I arrived, kasi para 2 a.m. So I wasn't able to sleep the whole time. Up until I opened my room and I saw the sunrise. And it was such a very beautiful welcome to me. And I always thought from the beginning na parang, oh, maybe this is my place. Aside from the Philippines, it's my son.
Love it. Thank you very much. Can you give it to
Greetings na lang siguro.
Oo na.
Alexie May Kaimoso Brooks, Miss Eco International 2025. Of course, sa tanan nga supporter ko dala sa Iloilo. Madamo nga salamat sa grabe ninyong suporta sa akon. I saw the online voting on the last day. Grabe din. Some of you even shout out somebody to make sure nga magdaog kita. And then nakita ko nga you were like sad nga wala ka tanadaog sa online voting. So I said, imuon ko ginantanan nga magpuli ko ang corona. And then subo nga ari na excited ako magpuli dira sa Iloilo para sa inyong tanan to have a welcome party. So tani proud ko sa akon and I give it all my best palangga ko mga tanan. Salamat gid.
Thank you.
To take away from that friendship.
I think it's just because usually when we're competing yun nga, pinag-aaway ata yung tao. So there's a cost of bashing into that. But sometimes we, the girls, are just there to have fun. We're there to represent our country and ourselves. So, we have different perception of beauty. We have different understanding of things. But in the end of the day, pageant is really a sisterhood. It's really a celebration of, you know, women and empowerment for women. So I really hope na stop siguro natin yung comparing people to one another, especially the girls. Kasi iba. Like for me, my beauty is different. Other girls' beauty is different. But it doesn't mean that they're better than someone or they're lesser than someone else. Hindi yung mga super competitive. But in our end, kami yung tatlo, naging friendship kami everyday na hindi kakain yung isa pag wala pa yung isa, tapos nag-message na asan ka na. But like, it was such a fun experience. And then actually earlier, when I left, I felt earlier, pero kahapon siya. When I left, the two gave me a soft hug. It was a big hug. And they told me to please visit their country. And I would love to visit their country. And sabi ko sa kanila, if you have time, go to the Philippines. But pakainit ko kayo ng bongga doon. Kasi binuhat ko sila dalawa para mag-bigay yung corona.
What do you want?
But I made sure that I was true to myself. I was authentic to my skin. And I made sure that I'm genuine. And then later on, people would see that you're genuine. And later on, then when you realize that skin doesn't really matter when you're winning a competition, or the texture of your hair, or the places that you came from, it's really from the heart talaga. So I'm really happy that I won and represented my people well, or represented the kids who are scared of joining because they thought they're not the pageant stereotype. And it's not about the stereotype, I guess, at the end of the day. It's just about who you are and what you want. And if it's bigger than yourself, then you will achieve bigger things.
Dinitig na lang siguro.
Ako na.
Hindi, isang ano na lang.